So I've been thinking about recording this for a very long time now. And I just wanted to see what happens if you do one thing at a time for 14 days. And I said, why not do it these next 2 weeks? Because I felt like, let's just do it. So what I mean by doing one thing at a time is just focusing on one single thing and not multitasking. Like when you work, just have one tab open and do one thing, and it doesn't just need to be about work. It can be like also about cooking or um, like working out and those kind of things. And I'm doing this because I started to notice that like that I sometimes have very busy days, and when I have those busy days, like I just want to do more things. Like for example, I give you like a simple example that may not seem like much, but when I'm eating, I also watch videos, and they're not like aimless videos, like I'm learning something from them, but um, I just want to do one thing, and also I will apply this and go to the extreme. I'm not even gonna listen to music while working, and also I would listen to music or a podcast or like some videos when I'm cooking, so I won't do those things. And I want to see like if after 14 days I can concentrate better and focus better on working and that kind of things. So I think you get the idea by now, and I'll give you updates whenever something important happens or whenever I feel like I saw a difference in how I'm able to focus. So the first week has passed, and to be honest, I should have recorded this video a lot earlier, but I didn't got the time to give you an update. So I'll tell you all the things that happened in the last days and like how I felt and how it was. So the first day, that was when I recorded the intro part of the video, and I recorded that part of the video in the morning, and after that I started to like spend my day how I usually do. So first day, like obviously it was a little bit weird. I did some boring tasks, like I usually do boring tasks and mundane tasks that I have to do, but usually during those boring things that I do, I listen to something, and I was a bit annoyed because, as I said, during this challenge, I won't listen to anything while doing other things. So I didn't listen to anything, and it was pretty annoying and pretty weird, but I got over it. And I also didn't use my phone while doing something else or listening to a podcast or music or any type of video. So that was the first day, weird, but I got over it. So the second day, nothing new happened, but it was like I still felt it was weird. But now on day like 4, I think, I cooked myself something, and the thing about me is when I cook something, I usually cook food for the next few days. So because I save time, because if I cook every single day, it takes me more time than if I just cook one day for the rest of the days. So usually when I cook that day of the week, it takes me like 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. And always I listen to something while cooking. And it was annoying at first, and then I started to get a little bit pissed off because it was very boring to cook without listening. Now that was like day 4, and then the rest of the week I kind of got used to um, doing things like only focusing on one thing. And to be honest, until now, I started to like notice that I'm able to articulate my thoughts in like a more cohesive way, and I'm able to do a lot more things and focus on them. So if I'm working on something, I'm able to focus better on working than like before starting this challenge. But it's not a very very big difference, like it's a small difference. But I still have like 7 days of doing this challenge, so I also give you an update before day 14 if something new happens, and if nothing happens, I'll give you an update on day 14, and I'll tell you everything that will happen next week. So I finished these 14 days of doing just one thing at a time. And as I promised you at the beginning of the video, I will tell you what changed in my life, what I improved, and what benefits I got from doing this challenge overall. So first of all, the biggest one that I noticed in like these 14 days was that I felt less urges to do like stupid things and like lose my time, and I was a lot more focused on my business. And this was the most important thing for me, at least, because I have like a few urges that I feel like in from time to time, and in the 14 days of doing the challenge I didn't feel them. Now the second thing that I felt was I felt more stimulated when I was doing like small things. So when I was going, like, for example, for a walk, I found it like quite fun, and it was really nice. And that was just like just one example, but I felt that in like a lot of different ways and a lot of different circumstances. So aside of these two things, like, these were the biggest things that improved and changed. But I finished this like 14-day thing a few days ago, and I purposely let some days go by so I can like tell you if I created a habit out of it. Because there's no point in like doing a thing for a period of time and you get back to what you were doing like previously. Because, you know, like, for example, those people that are very, very fat and they lose like a lot of weight, and after a few months they put all the weight back because they didn't create a habit out of it, and like their identity is that they're still a fat person and they're not like fit. So I did like a few more days to see what changes, and I actually found that I kept a few of the things that I was doing during this 14-day period, and I've kept them after I finished the 14-day period. So now, even after like the 14-day challenge has ended, I still like don't watch like long form content or podcasts while eating. Like, maybe I had this one day when I was feeling like I needed like more stimulation because I wasn't feeling very good, and I just said let's just like watch some video, like, just so I can not feel that bored, which isn't like the right thing, but I did it anyway. Second of all, I also used to like listen to things while I was doing my workout and listening to um, like podcasts or long form videos while doing my workout. And the problem with that is that I was listening to them, but I didn't really get the information from them because I was concentrated on doing my workout. So right now I don't do that, and big improvement, big thing that I got out of it. So yeah, that were the things that happened after I ended the challenge. And as I said, I let a few days go by intentionally so I can tell you if anything changed in my day-to-day life. So that was the video. I really hope you liked it. If you liked it, give it a like, also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.